welcome to another video, or if this is your first video of mine, hey, how you doing? Today, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm bringing you another one of those incoherent book babbles about a book that I've recently finished, which is Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. I just love the fact that this is floppy. I haven't planned this video whatsoever. I have no notes, no anything. I've literally just flicked my camera on and thought, oh, I need to do a babble on that. So here I am to do a babble on that. I finished this not so long ago, and I feel like I need to point out before I even get into my thoughts and feelings on this. I was reading this whilst I had tonsillitis. I was not in the best, mindset as it was because I was ill, and I don't want that to reflect badly on the book, so I'm going to put it out there now so that you know I was sick and I wasn't in the mood to really do anything, but I read this book very gradually. It took me a really long time to read it. You will know that if you've watched the video, you'll know in my 2-day reading vlog thing, I said I was going to pick this up towards the end of the second day. I didn't pick it up that day. I eventually picked it up the day after when I started getting sick. So I had those 2 days off work, and then as soon as my time off work was over, I got sick, which was just great, really. So yeah, pretty much I started it as soon as I got sick and was reading it through my sickness very slowly because I wasn't in the mood. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out there into, the air so that we are aware. But anyway, with that in mind, in the end, I gave this 4 stars, mainly because I don't do half stars, and I was leaning more towards a 3.5 star overall, but I thought because of my mindset and stuff, I wasn't in the greatest place, so I bumped it up to a 4. But yeah, if anyone isn't aware of how I rate my books, I am completely an enjoyment reader. As, someone who does these babbles and stuff, I would expect people to assume that I try to, review critically and stuff. I don't. I really don't. I am an enjoyment reader. This is all for fun for me. I read a book for fun, for the enjoyment. Honestly, I think deep down that's why most people read. But, people read for their own reasons. I am an enjoyment reader. I read for pleasure. This was pleasurable. Yeah, my rating system is pretty much how much I enjoyed the book. So, because I was at a 3.5 star for enjoyment anyway, I thought because I'm feeling groggy as it is, if I was at my normal self, I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more. So that's why I bumped it up to 4. That was a long story just to explain that, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, I gave it that 4-star rating for that reason. This was a fun read. It was fun. It wasn't deep, it wasn't heavy, it wasn't hard going. I mean, it's only a small book as it is. I mean, how many pages is this? Not very many. This is 311 pages, so that alone kind of tells you it's not going to be hard, heavy hitting stuff because it's a small book. But it was fun, it was enjoyable, it was easygoing, it was easy to read. Even though it took me ages to read, that was because I was sick. It wasn't because it was hard going or anything. I was sick, so I was taking my time. But I feel like it was a good book to read whilst I was sick because it was easy to read. It didn't need that much of my brain power to, to comprehend what was going on. It was simple, it was fun, it was a little adventure story with a side romance. It was good. It was about pirates, it was fun. It was a fun adventure story with that little bit of romance thrown in there. And for when you're in that sort of horrible, groggy, I'm sick and I want to curl up in a ball sort of mood, I feel like this was a perfect pick. It was completely coincidental, but it was a perfect pick for that reason. Our main character here, great kick-ass female character, as you would expect from the daughter of the Pirate King. I loved the piracy thing. If you aren't aware, Delilah Bard is my favourite character of all time, and she is a pirate. Well, she wants to be a pirate. And she kind of sparked a love of piracy in me, and this just continued that. I quite like pirates. And it was enjoyable. It was really enjoyable. I will give away, it was predictable. There was no, shocking twists and turns. Nothing took me by surprise. It was just easygoing, predictable, very typical YA sort of read, but for the mood I was in, it was what I needed, and it worked well for that. The romance was cute, predictable, cute. Haven't really got too much to say on that. Like, it wasn't mind-blowing. It wasn't something that I was like, oh, I love it, I ship it. Ship it. But it was cute. It was nice. It was nice. That's a good word for it. It was nice. And to be honest, I don't really know what more to say about that. It was a nice book. It was enjoyable to read. It was fun. But that's sort of it. It kind of sounds like I didn't love it that much, and, you know, 4 stars. I did enjoy it. It was fun, and there was nothing more to it. I will say I will pick up the second one when it comes out in paperback, because I've got this one in paperback, because I enjoyed it, and I am intrigued to see where the rest of it goes. I'm intrigued to see where the romance goes. As I say, it wasn't like mind-blowing, but it was cute enough for me to want to know what happens. And I feel like, for me, someone that doesn't do contemporary, obviously this isn't a contemporary, it is a fantasy book, but it's like just that perfect mix. Just that perfect mix. This is my idea of a cute, fluffy read. Yeah, this is probably the most incoherent thing I've ever put together, because, as I say, I've literally not taken any notes whatsoever or done anything valuable to prepare for this video. But there's that. Just to summarise, if you missed out on anything, I gave it 4 stars. It was cute, it was fluffy, I enjoyed it. Perfect for feeling sick, perfect for that, it was a little pick-me-up for when I was actually able to pick up a book. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm just babbling nonsense. To be fair, there are probably parts of the book that I, like, blacked out for because my brain was so... but I enjoyed it, Anyway, yes, I am leaving it at that for you. If you've enjoyed this little babbly nonsense, then give us a thumbs up, chat to me down in the comments. If you've read this book and you would like to converse with me about it, please do. I'm absolutely up for that. If you aren't subscribed and fancy subscribing, I'm always eternally grateful for that. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday and some odd days in between if I'm feeling generous, and I will see you next time. Bye!